following was filmed on Planet Reebok.
Hey, welcome to another awesome
episode of PE TV, where today we're going to be focusing in on
the concept of utilizing space
and teamwork. And to do that, today we've got on the show with us the awesome doubles team of
Liza Kozad and Heather Miller.
And here they are. How you guys doing?
Hey there.
Good. Hi, all right. Are you guys ready to teach us a little stuff about space and teamwork?
Definitely.
Let's do it. Let's go for it.
All right.
All right. Today we're going to be playing a little touch football with this guy here. It's Brett Forrester. He is a professional touch football player. Man, how do you make a living doing that?
Well, it's been harder than I expected it to be, so I've been moonlighting lately as a writer for The Simpsons.
Oh, you're kidding me. That's my favorite show. You ready? I can do a great Homer. Watch this. Ready? Go, Bart. What do you think?
Let's talk about touch football.
Good idea. Good idea. Well, today we're going to be talking about touch football so you guys can learn the principles about seeking the open space.
Hi, I'm Karen Wellman. Be fit to achieve. You're watching PE TV.
Welcome to PE TV, and another great opportunity to learn the benefits of being physically active. Today, we're strategizing about teamwork and space. Seek the open space. That is a simple rule that will help you in almost any activity, field sport, or net game. The open space is a place not occupied by a defender. The advantages for seeking an open space are: 1, you can advance the ball or win a point. 2, you can force the defenders to alter their position. And 3, you can receive the ball to create an offensive advantage. Check it out. In sports like basketball, soccer, lacrosse, and touch football, off-the-ball movement to create open spaces is an important strategy. By constantly moving without the ball, players are creating scoring situations by opening space and at the same time never giving their defenders a chance to relax. Exceptional teamwork is required in any sport to create, defend, and manage open space. This holds true especially in net games like tennis, badminton, and volleyball. A doubles tennis team, for example, must be particularly aware of each other's positioning. They almost always try to move together to manage different areas of the court for each other. So stay tuned and get ready to discover how teamwork and space make a very successful combination. It's all right here on PE TV.
Hey everyone, Jose and I are just waiting for Heather and Liza to finish up their game.
You know, these guys, they epitomize the word teamwork. You know, Maya, we got to be on our game. They make a pretty good opponent for us.
Yeah,
so you better
I think
be
so.
good out there. Don't let me
be
down.
Your game is not that great, Jose, okay? Dreaming.
Okay.
Dreaming.
We'll see.
All
we'll
right.
see about that.
Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Okay, now my first question to you is...
I'm Liza.
I'm Heather. Okay. Now, more importantly, are the two of you going to talk at the same time all day?
Nope. That's good. Hey, look, second question now. How long have you guys been
About
playing?
a year. Been playing together about a year. Yeah.
Okay, psychics, what's the answer to my next question?
Jumanji.
Unbelievable.
I
I was going to ask them
a
what
movie
they...
question. We're playing tennis, Maya. Why don't you guys instead tell us a little bit about teamwork and how to utilize space a little better, and let's do it one at a time, okay?
How about we show you?
All right,
All right, let's
great.
go do it.
The key to success in tennis doubles is chemistry. That's chemistry, as in teamwork. We need to try and remember to stay together, try not to separate. Separation creates open space in the court. Your opponents look for that. And that's how games are won and lost. Think you guys got the hang of that?
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Okay, Maya, why don't you team up with me, and Jose will team up with Liza. Okay.
Hey, hang tight. We'll be right back with more from Liza and Heather.
Yeah, we had to run the mile in high school, junior high, and I hated it. I really hated it.
It was difficult for me until I actually did it.
I don't know how I ended up. I went into track and field. I'm going to meets and everything, and it was because I was a lousy sprinter. So I was good at the mile, so I was forced into the mile, even though before every race I was like, why am I doing this?
It was a fear that I was gonna be competing with the other kids in the class, but I mean, you know, you gotta do the best you can. You can't be worried about that.
But then when I was done, I loved it.
If you get a good partner, someone who, you know, a friend, and you go out and you're jogging and you're laughing and talking, I believe the mile will go by a lot faster.
I hated running. I knew I was never a runner. I didn't enjoy it, but now I get outside, I go running.
If you have to be timed, I would concentrate on something that you like.
It was an invalid fear that I just set up in my own mind.
Normally, I think about what I'm going to do that afternoon, or maybe I think about something that I really enjoy, maybe something that I watched on TV last night, and kind of take your mind off the run. I think that your run will go a lot smoother.
When it gets difficult, when you hit your peak of your run before you get your second wind, it's a psychological thing that gets you past that point, and then your body kind of forgets, and the endorphins in your brain kick in, and you can't feel anything, and you get the runner's high, and it feels great. But you got to get to that point, and you got to be patient.
Brett, I think we're on the same page and all, but you don't seem happy. What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm creating out there, but you got to get in sync with this. See, what I'm doing is I'm making the fake right, then I'm moving to the open space. That's where I need you to hit me.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so you're creating the open space with the fake, and then you run into some more open space, so I got to get you the ball.
That's it, man.
Hey, no problem, partner.
Okay,
let's do it. Hey, and besides, I haven't been touched yet. Oh, yeah, baby, yeah! Yeah, baby! Woo-hoo!
All right, man, see.
Oh, you were creating out there, baby.
I made the fake, moved to the open space, you hit me.
Oh, that was nice. With the fake, you create the open space, you go to the open space, I hit you. That was a TD. It's beautiful.
Nice game, Matt.
Hey, seek and you shall find the open space on offense. Woo!
Hi, I'm Eric Winalda. Did you know that there are two different kinds of defenses? Zone defense and man-to-man. Both defenses are designed to close open spaces to prevent opposition from scoring. In a zone defense, the focus is the ball. Each team member guards a specific area. As opposing players enter the area or zone, they must be guarded by an assigned defender. In a player-to-player defense, the focus is an assigned opponent. This strategy requires that each player match up with an opponent from the opposing team and guard him or her all over the field. In both cases, the player nearest the ball must pressure the player in possession. An aggressive, effective defense limits the open space on the field and reduces the chance of defeat. If you hold your opponent scoreless, you cannot lose a game. There's an old saying, offense scores goals, defense wins championships.
We're back with the talented Liza and Heather.
Hi. Yeah, and we've talked about the importance of teamwork and the ability to cover as much space on the court as possible.
Right, so now what do we need to do to effectively create space or find it in order to beat our opponent?
Well, the idea is to work together as a team and move up to that and play the angles. A great strategy to show this is the 6-ball drill. It shows you how to do the angles, cut the angles. Let me show you.
All right.
All right, what she's going to do is hit 2 ground strokes, a backhand, a forehand first, then a backhand. Then she's going to move up on a short ball, hit an approach shot, move into the net, hit a forehand volley, hit a backhand volley, and then an overhead to put away the point. Good. Okay.
I'll give it a shot. Maya, you go ahead and stay off to the side. Watch for the overhead, okay? So it goes forehand, backhand, forehand. Backhand. Approach. Forehand volley. Backhand volley. And the overhead. Whew, that was an awesome drill and a lot of fun too. Hey, why don't Maya and I now take you guys on?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, before we do that though, let's talk a little bit more about some double strategy.
All right, we can do that.
Remember, when there's 2 guys out there on the court, you're playing doubles tennis. It's just as important as any other team sport. Make sure that when you go out there, you don't play as an individual, you play as a team.
Right, exactly. And just because you're not serving and returning doesn't mean you're not constantly moving. Just make sure you keep moving.
Okay, I see how that can really make it tough on your opponents then.
Yeah. All right, so why don't you guys take us to a pop quiz and then the game is on?
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good.
True or false? It's better to move as an individual in doubles than to work and think together as a team.
That's false. You want to move and think together as a team.
Got it.
Otherwise, you're going to suffer the consequences.
Hi, I'm Kevin Salina.
And I'm Haroldina Sosa. Welcome to Class Act. We're from Evanston Township High School in Evanston, Illinois.
The Wildcats. Today on Class Act, we're going to be playing pool hoops, one of our favorite activities in phys ed.
Pool hoops is a great way for working out in a pool without swimming laps. It's also great for strategies using space. Strategies that will help you play better in all team sports. Here's how we play pool hoops. We play like regular basketball. We have full court, and we have 5 on a team, same rules. You can't dribble, of course, since we're in water. You carry the ball. You can't touch other people. You can't splash.
You just have to swim the ball to where you have to get it to. And it's a little harder shooting because you can't really jump that great. But so basically you're mostly using your arms. The legs just help you to get to your spot.
You can't make a basket. You can't get around. If people are finding you, you need space. So when you're open, you shoot, obviously. And that's how you travel from one place to another, or you throw the ball to another person that's open.
My favorite part, first of all, is when I actually make a point, because I hardly ever do.
That's it for Water Moves from PETV.
All right, man, you see that? You see what I did there?
Nice work.
Kept my eye on the receiver, saw him going to this open space, so I anticipated the open space move and knocked the ball down.
It's a perfect example of defending by shutting down the open space. Nice work.
That was a perfect example as well of man-to-man coverage. Why don't we do a little teamwork thing, do a little zone defense? We'll work together.
Right on.
We're shutting down the open space, baby. So, Brent, how do you alleviate the stress of working on a big show like The Simpsons?
Well, playing sports like touch football is a good way. You get outdoors, you run around, you play some games, you have some fun, and at the end you feel a lot better about going back to work.
Now, do you find that playing sports and working within a team concept helps you as a writer?
Definitely. Almost every show on TV that you can think of is written by a team of from 4 to a dozen writers. You have to be able to work well with people and cooperate, and there's nothing like team sports to help you develop that skill.
Now, seeing that you're a writer on The Simpsons, I'm thinking maybe I could get a walk-on the show. You know, I'm an actor. Just put me in there.
It's a cartoon, Matt. There's no walk-ons on The Simpsons.
Okay. Let's see if I throw you another pass. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby, yes! Nice play, man.
Thank you.
You see that? That was a prime example of how the zone works. I get burned on the play, but my man Brent here, boom, he was right in there and knocked it down. You closed space pretty quickly there.
Thanks, man.
All he did, he just shut down the offensive receiver's space, just like that you anticipated, and that's the whole goal when you're on defense. You ready? We got to get a touchdown here. You think we can pick one off?
Let's go for it.
Let's try it, buddy.
All right, man.
That just about wraps it up for today. Thanks for watching, and remember, exceptional teamwork is key for your success in all team sports, activities, and games. Seek the open space. Play all the angles in net games, or utilize reverse backs and fakes in field sports to create open space. Know your territory. Be aware of your teammates' territory. Always keep moving. Stay on your toes. In many instances, it's more important what you do off ball to move and create opportunities for your team than what you do when you have control of the ball. Thanks to all our guests, especially Evanston Township High School, for making this episode really great. See you guys.
Good match, guys. Sorry we had to give you such a brutal beating. But I will be teaching a private clinic here tomorrow from 4 to 6.
You know,
so
Jose,
just sign up.
say goodbye, because you're embarrassing me.
No, seriously, though, thanks for being on the show, Maya, and I really learned a lot about teamwork and space.
Yeah, we sure did.
Thanks for having us. And thank you guys for joining us today. We'll see you next time on PETV.
Yeah! We had a great time.